What happens when you push the human body past its limits? In the 1940s, a rumored Soviet experiment set out to answer that question, locking 5 prisoners in a sealed chamber, pumping in an experimental gas to keep them awake. For 15 days, they didn't sleep, they didn't rest, and then they changed. At first, they talked, then they whispered, then silence. When the researchers checked in, what they found was horrifying. The test subjects had torn themselves apart, flesh missing, insides exposed, yet still awake. Their eyes wild, their voices pleading, not for mercy, but for more gas. Was this a real experiment hidden by the Soviet Union? A chilling cautionary tale? Or just another internet horror story designed to keep you up at night? There's a reason you don't want to blink. Locked away in a top-secret facility, SCP-173 is a terrifying anomaly, a grotesque, humanoid statue made of concrete and rebar. It doesn't move until you look away. The moment you blink, it lunges forward, snapping your neck in an instant. Containment procedures are strict. At least 3 people must maintain direct eye contact at all times. But accidents happen. The last security breach lasted only a few seconds, long enough for 12 people to die. Is SCP-173 just a fictional government cover-up? Or is there something out there, waiting for the moment your eyes close? Would you dare to stand in front of it? Tell us in the comments. In the shadowy depths of the forest, whispers of a tall, faceless figure in a suit have haunted the minds of many. Known as Slender Man, his presence is often linked to the chilling disappearance of children. Reports of sightings emerge from various corners of the world, each account more unsettling than the last. Witnesses describe a figure who stands unnaturally tall, with elongated limbs and a featureless face that seems to peer into the soul. In these eerie tales, Slender Man is said to lurk silently among the trees, watching, waiting. His behavior is unpredictable, appearing in the periphery of vision, only to vanish when pursued. Found footage from terrified victims captures fleeting glimpses of his haunting silhouette, leaving behind a trail of paranoia and fear. Testimonies from those who claim to have encountered him speak of an overwhelming sense of dread, as if innocence itself is being corrupted by his mere presence. As the stories spread, a lingering unease settles in, a reminder that some mysteries of the unknown remain unsolved, forever lurking in the shadows. Some images are harmless, others, they bury themselves in your mind, twisting your thoughts, haunting your dreams. One image in particular has terrified the internet for years: Smile Dog, a grinning, grotesque husky with human-like teeth staring into your soul. It all started with a journalist investigating a woman named Mary E., who claimed she was tormented by a cursed image. She warned him never to look for it. But curiosity won. He searched for smile.jpg. The moment he saw it, his life changed forever. Those who see the image report nightmarish visions, whispers in the dark, scratching at their doors, a constant feeling of being watched. The only way to escape? Pass the image to someone else, or suffer the consequences. Is it just an urban legend, or something far more sinister? Some horror stories feel real, too real. Ted the Caver is one of the earliest internet creepypastas, a chilling first-hand account of a caving trip that took a horrifying turn. It started as an innocent exploration. Ted and his friend discovered a narrow, unexplored passage in a cave. The deeper they went, the stranger things became. Unexplainable noises, chilling drafts from nowhere, and an overwhelming feeling that something was watching them. As they forced their way further inside, the nightmares began. Visions of shadowy figures, guttural whispers in the dark. Then came the scratches, strange markings appearing on the cave walls overnight. Something was in there with them, something that did not want them to leave. Ted's final journal entry was left unfinished. No one knows what happened to him after his last trip into the cave. Did he find what was lurking in the darkness, or did it find him first? In a moment of inexplicable dissonance, you find yourself no-clipped out of reality, slipping into a realm that defies logic. The back rooms stretch endlessly before you, an infinite maze of dimly lit, office-like corridors. The walls are clad in sickly yellow wallpaper, and the fluorescent lights hum with a monotonous drone, casting eerie shadows that dance at the edge of your vision. As you wander deeper, the oppressive silence becomes palpable, broken only by the distant echo of your own footsteps. Each turn reveals more of the same, a disorienting labyrinth where time seems to stand still. Subtle anomalies catch your eye: a flickering light, a door that wasn't there before, the faintest whisper of a breeze where there should be none. A creeping unease settles in as you sense you are not alone. The air grows heavy with the suggestion of unseen entities lurking just beyond sight, watching, waiting. Every instinct screams to find an exit, yet the corridors twist and turn, leading only to more of the same. And as you continue to wander, the realization dawns: there is no escape. The back rooms are endless, and you are trapped in their unsettling embrace, forever lost in this liminal nightmare. Most dolls just sit there. This one watches. Robert the doll is a century-old relic gifted to a boy named Eugene in the early 1900s. Almost immediately, strange things started happening. Eugene's parents heard whispering at night. Objects moved on their own. Eugene blamed Robert, but they didn't believe him, until they saw the doll's expression change right in front of their eyes. Visitors at the museum where Robert is now kept report the same eerie experiences. Electronics malfunction. They hear footsteps when no one is there. Those who disrespect Robert laugh at him, take pictures without permission, often suffer accidents, illness, even death. Is Robert just an innocent toy? Or is something much darker attached to it? Some childhood memories are better left forgotten. A man recalls a bizarre TV show from his childhood, Mr. Bear's Cellar. It aired on a small local station in 1999, featuring a man in a disturbing bear costume, inviting children to his home. But something felt wrong. The show was unsettling, the bear's behavior growing more sinister. Then kids in the area started disappearing. As the man digs deeper, he discovers old police reports linking the show to an unidentified criminal. The tapes were seized. The station was shut down. But the man in the bear costume was never caught. Some haunted houses rely on cheap jump scares, but NoEnd House is different. A disturbing urban legend tells of a mysterious attraction with 9 rooms, each more terrifying than the last. No one who reaches room 9 ever comes back the same. It starts like any other haunted house: flickering lights, eerie music, unsettling mannequins. But as you move through the rooms, reality itself begins to distort. Shadows stretch in impossible ways. The walls whisper your name. By room 5, people report losing track of time, seeing things that shouldn't exist. And then there are those who made it to the end. One survivor was found wandering the streets, blind and tongueless, muttering the same phrase over and over: "It's still watching." Is NoEnd House just another internet horror story? Or is there a place out there waiting for its next victim? Some say this video doesn't exist. Others say it's already too late. A mysterious cursed video, known only as the Grifter, has been circulating the dark web for years. The footage is described as deeply disturbing. Eerie music, distorted images, and glimpses of a pale figure with hollow eyes. Those who watch it report nightmares, paranoia, and a growing sense that they're being watched. Some claim the figure appears in their dreams, then in real life, and after that, they disappear. Is the Grifter an internet myth? Would you dare to watch it if you found it? Subscribe to Breefly Media for more stories that should have stayed hidden.